Overpriced and Overrated, the top 5 cars you shouldn't waste your money on. Cars can be a significant investment, and of course you'd want to get the most bang for your buck. Unfortunately, not all live up to the hype, and some are sure to leave you feeling like you've wasted your hard-earned money. Today, we're going to take a look at the top 5 overpriced and overrated cars on the market that are totally not worth their money. At number 5, Maserati Levante. The first on our list is the Maserati Levante, boasting a distinctly Italian, curvaceous yet attractive muscular with quick acceleration, an engine that sings, and responsive handling. It delivers on the luxury front too, with a swanky interior, and is a pretty decent luxury mid-sized SUV that could easily rival some sports sedans, but what puts it on our list of overrated cars is the interior appearance and materials that don't match its base price of about $92,000 that goes to nearly $173,550 for the top Trofeo trim. Maserati's history of manufacturing racing cars in the early 1900s has helped with the diversification of its models for decades. However, the Levante does warrant a bit of thought before you could decide to splurge on it. Well, it can give the Range Rover Sport and the Porsche Cayenne Coupe a run for their money because of its V8 engine. Its plastics, leathers, and switches don't really match up to its price, and neither does its 8.4-inch touchscreen infotainment system, whose poor resolution and tiny buttons can hamper and frustrate the driver. Sure, the Maserati Levante stands out from the crowd, but given its subpar per-passenger space, cargo room, and fuel economy, and outdated tech features, our verdict is that it would be better to consider other luxury SUVs that offer a better overall package for their prices. Number 4. Lexus LX600. Next up is the mighty and impressive 2023 Lexus LX600, with its new powertrain that offers several commendable qualities, including awesome tech features, capable suspension, and a profusion of power, besides being a smooth ride. However, it seems to be a mixed bag despite its enviable features. The Lexus LX600 has been given a dramatic upgrade from the previous 570 model and is pretty efficient, but some of its major transmission problems are shifting delays and grinding when accelerating. It's also been noted the shaking at any speed and making odd whistling noises, with some reviews reporting even a burning smell under the hood. The starting price of the Lexus LX600 falls a bit shy of $90,000, with the top trim being sold for more than $130,000. Given that the Mercedes-Benz GLS 450 and BMW X7 start at about $10,000 less than the Lexus LX600, which offers small interior and hard plastics and wobbly handling. Is this price range really worth the splurge? I don't think so. I mean, I'm not too keen on a ride that has been impending doom vibes on the road. Number 3. Jeep Rubicon 392. Jeep launched its 2023 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 28th Anniversary Limited Edition in the 4xe and 392 trim levels. The chunky-looking Wrangler Rubicon 392 costs over $115,000, making it one of the 2 most expensive Jeep Wranglers of all time, while offering pretty much the same strengths, including impressive off-road capability, and weaknesses such as inadequate interior size and on-road comfort as those of a regular Rubicon. According to the company, the Rubicon 392 is powered by a V8 engine with 470 horsepower and 470 pound-per-feet of torque that let it go to 60 miles per hour in about 4.5 seconds. Even as prices reached peak highs, the demand for this off-road SUV with multiple body and roof configurations is still high, forcing Jeep Wrangler production to try to catch up. But considering its 4-door model is lacking in interior space and a not-so-smooth ride and handling, it may not really be worth the dip into your pocket. It's been reported to have a rugged suspension, especially in rough and bumpy terrain, and with its truck-like ride and handling, poor gas mileage, and intrusive road and wind noise, you're better off with either a Ford Bronco or Jeep Grand Cherokee or Toyota 4Runner instead. Number 2. Hammer EV Truck. The Hammer off-road brand was revamped last year as an electric pickup truck called the GMC Hammer EV. Powered by a 1,000 horsepower electric powertrain, it can go to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds and can pulverize through pretty much any kind of terrain with easy maneuverability and a rear-wheel steering system. Chef's kiss, you might think, but this version is no humble economy-minded model. Weighing over 9,000 pounds, the Hummer EV2 costs about $87,000. Additionally, the EV2X costs around $97,000, and the top trip, the EV3X, can be had for an eye-watering $110,295. But what about it made even CNN term it as the brilliant execution of a terrible idea? Well, besides being typically outrageously large and excessive with low-quality interior materials, the Hummer EV truck doesn't deliver on energy efficiency and does just as well as its gasoline-powered forerunners on off-road trails. It emits 341 grams of CO2 per mile, which is not a great number given its behemoth size, proving that it can be worse for the environment than other smaller, conventional vehicles. So is it worth its price tag? No, because GM never meant it to be a model for EV efficiency, but repurposed it to convince truck enthusiasts to convert to EVs. It does not make sense. It's too big and hefty for a lot of trails, it's not efficient, and it's not luxurious. So really, besides the company's single change of principles, like cool rear-wheel steering, for off-roading aspirations, what's the point of buying it? You might also want to consider that the production of the Hummer EV has been problematic in recent months, including a recall issued last October because the battery pack was not sealed properly, besides the risk of water accumulation. General Motors hasn't really issued a satisfactory explanation of why they ended up with the only 2 deliveries in the first 3 months of 2023, and that's a question you really need to ask yourself before you even think of buying the Hummer EV. And at number 1, Toyota Camry XLE. Finally, what's not to love about a Toyota, living up to decades of company standards worldwide? The 2023 Toyota Camry is a commuter-friendly and fuel-efficient vehicle with standard safety tech, several incredible features, and roomy seats that could make it the absolute family-friendly dream car. It comes with the option of choosing one of 3 different engine configurations and 6 trims: LE, SE, XLE, XSE, TRD, and Nightshade, all of which, except the TRD, have a hybrid version. The XLE has a relatively larger 9-inch infotainment touchscreen, 18-inch wheels with a different design than the ones on the SE, wireless device charging, power passenger seat, and leather seating surfaces, among a myriad of other features. And its V6 engine option comes equipped with a panoramic moon roof and 9 JBL speakers. The V6 model's price starts at $35,820, and given Toyota Camry's reliable track record, should you really fork out so much for a lackluster 4-cylinder engine and excessive wind and engine noise when you can get your money's worth with other options, such as the mid-sized Honda Accord that has a relatively larger truck and quieter cabin for a higher price tag, or the highly ranked Kia K5 that has a similar starting price as the Camry but offers a more wholesome performance? So there you have it. If you're in the market for a new car this year, be sure to do your research and avoid these overpriced and overrated models. Your wallet will thank you in the long run. Also, let us know in the comments below if you agree and have anything to add to our list. Thanks for watching.